This is part two of reading the draft script. Remember, Blake Lively claimed that this is the script that inspired her to take on the role, and yet went ahead and proceeded to change everything about the script. Go figure. So, we continue. Interior. Lily's Boston studio apartment. Night. Click. Days from the day, Lily enters her little studio filled with moving boxes, still yet to be fully unpacked. There's a small bed, but no dresser, nothing on the walls, a fragile young life in the midst of transition. Then, remembering something, she reaches in her hoodie pocket, unveiling the wooden heart. Close on Lily, as we match cut to interior, exterior, Lily's childhood room, memory, day. Young Lily, 17, getting ready for school, donning a flowing dress with high top lace up Doc Martens and an oversized jean jacket. Moving to her bedside, she opens her music box to grab a necklace, prompting that sweet melody to rise, when she spots movement in her window. Peering out, she just barely catches sight of a boy with a backpack, African American, 18, sneaking out of one of the broken windows from the condemned house next door. Suddenly, she is startled by yelling from downstairs, the voice of her father. Andrew, Jenny, you're making me late. The front door downstairs slams, young Lily shaken as exterior, the bus stop, memory, day. She approaches her bus stop, curious to see that same boy standing with his backpack slung on one shoulder, shyly waiting. Suddenly, the bus pulls up. Interior, exterior, the bus, memory, day. Young Lily and the boy climbing aboard, the boy beelining to the back, young Lily sitting in the middle. The bus pulling away and down the street, young Lily nonchalantly allows herself to sneak a glance behind her, finding the boy somberly staring out the window. He's long and lean, in need of a shave and a shower, but under that thin layer of grime hides a gorgeously handsome young man underneath. Interesting. Interior, high school cafeteria, memory, day. Later, amidst a long lunch line, young Lily eyes the boy a few students ahead of her, hungrily overloading his tray and taking a seat alone at the furthest table. Unable to help herself, young Lily belies up next to some popular-looking girl, Katie, 17, smacking on pizza and listening to music on her headphones. Hushed, young Lily. Hey, Katie. Annoyed, Katie rests her headphones on her shoulders. Young Lily. Do you know who the new kid is? Young Lily nudges her head toward the boy at the back of the room. Katie leaning in, whispering a bit of hot goss. Katie. Oh my God. So his name is Atlas Corrigan, and he's a senior. But that's all I know. Young Lily turns her head again, staring just long enough for the boy, young Atlas Corrigan, to catch her in the act. The two lock eyes. For whatever cosmic, unexplainable reason, their connection feels warm and safe. Interior, exterior, the bus, memory, day. After school, young Lily gets on the bus, finding young Atlas already at the back. The bus taking off, young Lily grabs a seat, trying not to look back, so curious the whole ride to know if he will exit when she does. Exterior, the bus stop, memory, day. The bus pulls up, young Lily exiting, pretending not to notice when young Atlas hops off the bus as well, the two walking in silence. Young Atlas only about 10 feet behind her, both maintaining a quiet sort of dignity when, exterior, Lily's main home, driveway, memory, day. Young Lily turns left, heading up to her house as young Atlas walks on by, as if he's going somewhere else. Interior, exterior, Lily's room, abandoned house, memory, day. Rushing into her bedroom, young Lily hurries to her window, crouching out of sight behind the curtains, when, sure enough, young Atlas can be seen sneaking back inside that condemned house, suffering a wave of empathy. Interior, Lily's main home, kitchen, memory, day. Young Lily hastily makes 3 sandwiches, grabs 2 sodas, and a bag of chips, tossing it all in an old backpack, adding a flashlight, a Swiss Army knife, a wool blanket, and some canned foods. Then she, exterior, abandoned house, back porch, memory, day, places the pack on the back porch of the condemned house, right by the door. Nervous, she reaches out and knocks and runs away, quickly tucking behind a giant oak tree. Her heart pounding, young Lily peeks out from behind the old trunk, watching as the door slowly opens. Young Atlas surprised to see the backpack. He picks it up, opens it, and issues a soft grin. Exterior, the bus stop, memory, day. The next morning, young Lily arrives at the bus stop again, finding young Atlas already there. It's just the two of them, and it should feel awkward, but it doesn't. The bus finally rounds the corner heading their way, and just as it pulls up, Young Atlas quietly mutters, Young Atlas, thank you. The doors open on the bus, young Lily walking on first. Interior, the bus, memory, day. And taking a seat, young Atlas shyly sitting next to her, dropping his backpack between his legs, both feeling a little adolescently awkward being this close. Young Atlas, did you tell anyone? He looks at her, his eyes such a deep, dark brown, full of heart and wisdom. Young Lily gets lost in them. Finally, young Lily shakes her head. Relieved, young Atlas nods. Young Lily, why don't you live at home? Did you run away or something? He stares at her for a few seconds, as if trying to decide if he can trust her or not. Then plainly, young Atlas, my mom kicked me out. Young Lily, why? Young Atlas, because she likes dating guys to beat the out of her, and I kept getting in the way. These words punch young Lily in the guts. Not only is she struck by his pure transparency, but she knows the same stark reality all too well. The two lock eyes, and then, from this precious moment of pure connection, Lily clocks Katie giggling with her friend, whispering about Atlas. But all we hear is, Katie, it's like, hello, take a shower already. Young Lily sits beyond offended. Young Atlas utterly mortified as he sinks lower into the seat. Neither of them know what to say. It's very uncomfortable. After a beat, sheepishly, trying to lighten the mood, young Atlas, kinda hard to take a shower without running water. Young Lily, my parents don't normally get back from work until about 5, so if you want to come over, I really don't mind. Surprised, young Atlas looks at her, baffled by her kindness, a natural feeling of intimacy swirling, as if they've known each other always. Finally, softly, young Atlas, if it seriously really wouldn't bother you, I'll take you up on it. Interior, Lily's main home bathroom, memory, day. Click. Young Lily turns on a light, illuminating a huge, beautiful bathroom. Young Atlas peering inside, a little timidly, as if it's far more than he deserves. Young Lily, sometimes the water gets a little cold after about 15 minutes. Young Atlas, I won't take that long, promise. Young Lily holds a pair of jeans and a t-shirt close to her chest, spinning a little, unsure if it's appropriate. Young Lily, and I hope you don't mind, but handing over the clothes, unable to look him in the eye. Young Lily, I sort of grabbed these from my dad's closet. He won't know they're gone. He doesn't wear jeans and t-shirts much. Taking the items with grace, young Atlas looks nothing but grateful, masking her budding crush casually. Young Lily, I'm gonna be downstairs watching TV if you want to join me after, but if my parents come home early, I might need you to run out the back so they don't see you. Not that I care, it's just my dad would seriously kill me if he found out. Young Atlas, don't worry, I got you. With a smile, young Lily nods, and awkwardly. Interior, Lily's main home, hallway, memory, day. Entering the hallway, closing the door softly, the sound of a shower rising from the bathroom, young Lily stifling a little grin, the seriousness of her crush unveiled. Interior, Lily's main home, kitchen, memory, day. In a series of quick cuts, Lily nervously looks out the window and checks the clock as she pops some popcorn, throwing it in a bowl. And interior, Lily's main home, living room, memory, day. Plops down on the couch, turning on the television to the Ellen DeGeneres show, trying to look super chill as she waits for a beautiful teenage boy to join her. Interior, Lily's main home, living room, memory, day. Plops down on the couch, turning on the television to the Ellen DeGeneres show, trying to look super chill as she waits for a beautiful teenage boy to join her. With Ellen yucking it up on the television, young Lily's entire body stiffens when young Atlas finally emerges from the hallway and joins her on the couch. Playing it cool, young Lily offers him some popcorn, but he takes a handful, the two munching as they watch. Young Atlas, what's this? Young Lily, oh, just my face freshly shaven, his eyes looking deeper and darker than ever before. Gorgeous. They share a beat, both pretending to be watching Ellen, but both wanting nothing more than to be getting to know each other better. Finally, young Lily, so how did you end up here? Chewing thoughtfully, young Atlas thinks on his answer. Young Atlas, wandered around for a few days and then I saw that house. I've tried getting a job at a few places, but I don't have a phone number or address to put on the application. So I figured I may as well just finish up school. At least it's one free meal a day till I graduate. Young Lily, can't you just tell the school counselor what your mom did? Young Atlas looked at her, a bit charmed by her highly innocent level of naivete. Young Atlas, how old are you? Young Lily, 17. Young Atlas, yeah, well, I just turned 18. I'm too old for foster care, and my mom really can't get in trouble for kicking me out. I'm technically an adult. Young Lily, Is there no one else you can reach out to? Young Atlas, I have an uncle in Boston. My mom and I used to live with him when I was a kid until they had some falling out. I don't even know what happened. Young Atlas, I remember him being really cool though. I just can't seem to get a hold of him. I think I have the wrong number. Off Lily. All else fails? I'm signed up to go to the Marines in May. Just need to hang on till then. The two lock eyes. Young Lily, once again struck by the deep brown of his beautiful stare. Pre-lap. Ring ring. Interior. Lily's Boston studio apartment. Present. Morning. Ring. Rudely shaken awake by the scream of her cell phone, Lily lifts up in bed, receiving a call from a contact saved as mom. Gathering her nerve, she answers. Lily. Hello? There's 3 seconds of silence, and then Jenny. Hey, honey. Interior, Lily's main home kitchen, morning. Revealed Jenny, forcing that classic grin of hers. Jenny, how are you? Intercut. Lily, a little surprised? Jenny, how so? Lily, it's only been 5 days since the funeral. Jenny, and? Lily, and that's basically 360 days sooner than I expected to hear from you after what happened. Silence, that unspoken truth dangling again. In denial, Jenny. Oh, you really shouldn't be embarrassed about that, honey. Everyone freezes up every once in a while. I shouldn't have put that kind of pressure on you, knowing how hard that day was already. Lily closes her eyes for a beat, lying through her teeth. Lily, thanks, Mom. Sorry I choked. Jenny, it's fine, honey, really, but that's not the reason I'm calling. Lily, okay. Jenny, I've been looking over your father's affairs, and it seems that there were some debts I wasn't aware of. Lily, what does that mean? Jenny, it means I might need to put the house up for sale, do some downsizing, that kind of thing. I'm so sorry. Lily, why are you apologizing? Jenny, because I thought your father left you something, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Jenny fights tears, her voice quivering, hearing this. Lily, don't you worry about me. You just do whatever you need to do for you. Deal? Suddenly, Jenny bursts into tears. Lily once again forced to be the strong one. Lily, it's okay, Mom. I'm gonna be okay. Off Lily, music rises, More I See by S. Carey, underscoring Lily's next 4 months in Boston. Interior, Lily's Boston studio apartment, fall, day. Putting together a cheap IKEA-style dresser, Lily finally gets unpacked, adorning the place with houseplants and sweet little touches, trying to create a feeling of home. Among her things, she unearths that napkin, her blank list. But instead of throwing it away, she thoughtfully chooses to magnetize it to her refrigerator, a purposeful reminder. Exterior, Boston Harbor Walk, storefront, late fall, day. Next, we find Lily walking along the harbor on her way to work, passing an old storefront with a for sale sign. Curiously, she slows to a stop, taking in the details of the place, a spark in her eyes, the fall leaves shivering to the ground around her, winter on its way. Interior, Lily's Boston studio apartment, late fall, night. That night, Lily flips through a sketchbook, a vision board of sorts, something she's clearly been working on for a long time. Glued within the pages are cut-out images from magazines, inspiration for her flower shop. Cool, edgy, different. Finding a blank sheet, Lily cobbles together more magazine cutouts, recreating the resemblance of that same Boston storefront for sale, with a sign outside reading, Lily blooms. Interior, coffee shop, late fall to winter, day and night. Fashioning brew after brew, Lily works extremely hard at the coffee shop for 10 long hours each day. As she works, she clocks the patrons here. Sweet couples on first dates, a group of gal pals sharing a croissant and laughing, Lily watching them, feeling utterly alone in this big, brand new city. After a grueling shift, she and her coworkers split a modest tip jar, but it's only a few bucks. Frustrating. Emotion welling, needing a familiar comfort, she reaches into her coffee shop apron and unveils the hollow heart from within, her special trinket, always with her. And once again, we clock that same heart tattoo on her collarbone, just barely peeking out from her uniform, smashed to black. Interior, exterior, Boston Harbor Walk, storefront, spring, day. On her way home from work, Lily passes that old storefront again, but this time it boasts a sold sign. Attention piqued, Lily draws nearer. Finding that the door has been left open, she reaches out and knocks. Lily, hello? But no one answers. Stepping inside, Lily finds the place in dust-covered shambles. Suddenly, Alyssa, hi! Lily turns to find Alyssa, early 30s, entering from the back. She's super cute, dressed in designer everything. Lily, sorry, I've just been eyeing this place for a while now and was curious to know what it looked like on the inside. Alyssa, a sigh, worried. It needs a ton of work, I know. Lily, what are you going to do with it? Alyssa, I honest to God have no idea. I just got the keys an hour ago and I've been freaking out ever since. Major buyer's remorse over here. Like, catastrophic. It's clear on Lily's face that she likes Alyssa immediately. Her vibrant energy is very contagious. Alyssa, I mean, it's got potential and I do like having projects, but maybe I should have just taken up a hobby instead. I think I'm just bored. I'm Alyssa, by the way. Close on Lily, absorbing this little firecracker. Lily. They both look out over the place again. Alyssa noticing something in Lily's stare. A vision, a dream, a longing. Alyssa, why? What would you do with it? Lily, oh, I don't know. Lily shrugs, reading her with a playful grin. Alyssa, you said you've had your eye on this place for a long time now, so what would you do with it if you could? Lily, with a sheepish chuckle, honestly, I thought it could make a really cute flower shop. Suddenly, Alyssa spins around in a circle and exclaims, Alyssa, oh my God, this would be the cutest little flower shop is monumentally disgusting. Lily, I don't know if cute is the right word. I kind of want to do something different. Alyssa, like, Lily, like I want to kind of take everything everyone loves about flowers and do the complete opposite. Alyssa, sounds kind of creepy. Lily, no, it's more like Lily peels off her backpack and pulls something from within her vision board sketchbook. Lily, instead of painting the walls pink, I'd paint them black or purple. Flipping through the pages, Lily reveals her bold design ideas. Unlike any flower shop anyone has ever seen. Lily, I'd sell dark flowers wrapped in things like leather and silver chains and stick them in black onyx, lined with silver studs. The ideas are endless. Alyssa, but what if someone walked into your shop and they just wanted a pink flower? Lily, I'd still give them what they want, of course, but I'd also offer them what they don't know they want. I'm sorry, isn't that a line that Blake Lively says to Justin Baldoni that she claims that Taylor Swift says? Around like that you have to give people what they don't know that they want. It's kind of interesting that line was part of the original scripting as well because this line reminds me of that. Alyssa scrunches her forehead, Lily turning the page. Lily, there are shops on every corner for people who love flowers. But what flower shop can possibly cater to all the people who hate flowers? Alyssa, none of them? Lily, exactly. I'd be the only one. Alyssa, huh. It's so twisted. It's brilliant. Taking the notebook, Alyssa flips to the last page, finding Lily's magazine cutouts recreated to resemble that same storefront with a sign reading, Lily Blooms. Alyssa, I mean, is there any chance that Lily, what? Alyssa, would you be interested at all in like renting the place from me? Lily, flabbergasted. Oh, I don't have nearly enough money for that. Alyssa, I could work with you. Have you pay less at first until you get it up on its feet, and then we can renegotiate. Stunned, Lily has no words, reeling. Lily, are you serious? You don't even know me. Alyssa, but I do know when I've come across a really good idea. And this is one of those magical moments. Silence. Lily, unable to believe what she is hearing. Lily, sorry, this is just a lot to take in. Alyssa, totally. Let's both give it some thought, and then I can have my lawyer draw something up that makes sense to both of us. This isn't rocket science here, it's flowers. With that, Lily's chuckles, baffled by Alyssa, these two women locking eyes. Alyssa, oh my God. Did we just become insta best friends? We kind of did, didn't we? Suddenly, Alyssa's phone begins ringing from her purse. Digging it out, she answers a tipsy voice heard yelling out over the boisterous sounds of a loud bar. Marshall. Hey, Issa, the game's over. Where you at? Alyssa gives Lily a grin and puts her phone on speaker. Alyssa, just talking to my new tenant. Marshall, what? Alyssa, that little place we bought is gonna be a flower shop. Come meet my partner in crime. Marshall, I thought I was your partner in crime. Alyssa, don't get all jelly, honey, and get your over here and drag my brother with you. Marshall, on it. The call ends. Alyssa shaking her head with a laugh. Alyssa, oh boy. You're about to meet my husband and my brother. Fair warning. Turning again to the room. Alyssa. Anyway, I'm thinking that you bring the vision and I can help with the design. It's my absolute favorite thing. I'm a Pinterest whore. Like I can take that broken door and make it magnificent. All this stuff really. There's a use for almost everything, you know? Ooh, and maybe I can help out sometimes just for fun. I mean, I don't know about flowers, but I'm really good at customer service if it helps. Off Lily. Did I mention that I'm really bored? Marshall, yo, Issa. The two women turn to find Marshall, 30s, drunkenly leaned against the door, hilariously wearing a onesie. Marshall, a flower shop, huh? Alyssa, Marshall, come meet Lily. Softly to Lily. Alyssa, the bar around the corner gives out free beer to anyone who shows up in a onesie during a Bruins game. Marshall swaggers towards the ladies, revealing that he's boyishly handsome with big, honest eyes. Marshall, hey, Lily. He tries to offer a little fist bump. Alyssa, voiding it. Alyssa, no fist bumps, honey. Remember? Oh, and Lily, this. She turns toward another man, entering the shop right behind Marshall, also wearing a onesie. Alyssa, is my brother. The man steps around Marshall to shake Lily's hand, and for the first time in months, Lily and Ryle lock eyes. Alyssa, Ryle, a beat. Lily, a deer caught in headlights, with a smirk. Ryle, nice to see you again. Alyssa, wait, you guys know each other? How? Lily and Ryle chuckle a bit together, at a loss. Lily, it's a little hard to explain. Ryle, wait, I can try, though I am a little inebriated. After a beat. Lily and I met a few months ago, both looking for an outlet. Alyssa, ew, that sounds not so mildly sexual. Did you guys hook up or something? Flustered, Lily squirms with laughter. Lily, no, we just talked. Suddenly, Marshall starts to dry heave. Marshall, oop, I need to step outside for a minute. Too much free beer. Marshall steps toward the front door and almost falls. Alyssa, oh my God, Marshall, let me help you. Alyssa helps her husband to the curb outside where he takes a heavy seat, Alyssa rubbing his back, left alone. Ryle, I look ridiculous, huh? Lily, not as bad as you think. Ryle, so did I hear correctly that this is going to be a flower shop? Lily, I think so. Surprised, Ryle tilts his head. Ryle, you convinced my sister to help make your dream come true? Lily, no, she convinced me. Ryle chuckling. Of course she did. With admiration, Ryle continues to stare. Then, Ryle, well, I guess we'll be seeing a lot more of each other then. Lily, a little defensive. Hey, I'm just as shocked as you are. Ryle, I didn't say it was a bad thing. Silence. Ryle's gaze falling to Lily's heart tattoo. Pensively, he reaches out and grabs her hand, his touch sending chills up her spine, observing the inked heart. Ryle, that's cute. Is it new? Lily, a lot's happened since we met. Ryle, yeah? You see much of the city yet? Lily, okay, maybe not that much has happened, but Alyssa, hey, Ryle. The two turn to see Alyssa lingering at the door. Alyssa, Marshall has a highly ridiculous request, but I say we go for it. Lily, you in? Off Lily, we. And before jumping into the famous karaoke scene, bar scene, and all these different things, we're going to end it here. That's going to be part 3. If you enjoyed this reading, feel free to put a like. Feel free to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And just keep your eyes open for the next part in this series.